Another St. Lucian entrepreneur has embraced the call to participate in the country's tourism offerings with the launch of Obeys Sanctuary. The intimate 8-bedroom property in the heart of Black Bay View Fort is the latest success story facilitated by the Community Tourism Agency's mission to support locally driven tourism ventures. During a celebratory ceremony marking the milestone, Donna Obeys, the proprietor of Obeys Sanctuary, expressed heartfelt gratitude to the many stakeholders who contributed to the project's success.
The journey to here has been and will continue to be one of heartfelt gratitude. First to God, like I said before, and secondly to the many persons and institutions who helped us along the way. We are grateful to God for his never-ending presence, guidance, and breath of life. God, we thank you. We are grateful to our many creditors, without whom this would not be possible. We come to Community Tourism Agency under the auspices of the Ministry of Tourism for literally running with the project and seeing it to completion with the financing of what you all now see here.
Government officials also lauded the significance of this development, recognizing the broader implications for community-based tourism. Gibeon Ferdinand, Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, commended local entrepreneurs for diversifying the country's tourism product. He underscored the importance of policy reforms in creating an enabling environment for small businesses, ensuring that local operators have the tools and resources necessary for sustainable success.
I'm sure many of us have been paying attention to the recent developments in the U.S., the new president, and you're hearing of deportation and tariffs. And that tells us that we have to reposition ourselves, because tourism, being our very important and most important industry, is a very vulnerable industry. And we have to reimagine and refocus and make sure that we have a product that is sustainable and that really caters for the challenges that will come.
Adding to the conversation, Dahlia Gard, Chief Executive Officer of the Community Tourism Agency, emphasized the importance of sustainable tourism practices and local business engagement.
When she came through, she had Obeys, she had Obeys Sanctuary, she had a couple names that she was playing with and she was not sure. So she sat with the team and we were able to narrow things down for her and get her to her name, the proper name and all of that. So then there was no logo. So we were able to do her brand identity. So she doesn't just have a logo on her place. She has the brand identity, her brand guidelines, how she should be using her logo, and all of these things. So we developed all of these things for Mr. and Mrs. Obeys, which is now Obeys Sanctuary.
Meanwhile, Louis Lewis, Chief Executive Officer of the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, reaffirmed the SLTA's commitment to supporting Obeys Sanctuary. He emphasized the importance of strong brand identity in distinguishing St. Lucia as a premier travel destination.
We want to assist you in becoming viable, profitable, and what we are going to do is to assist you in giving you the sort of visibility that would make your property, valuable. I know the commitment and the anxiety you may have had leading up to this process, and I can tell by the number of people that you have extended gratitude towards who have made it happen. But for us as a country, when we have establishments of that nature, it means that there is more expenditure coming to nationals, which is a very important development for us. We want to be owners of those parts of the sector. So we'll be showcasing, marketing, advertising the availability of properties of your nature, because people are looking for those sort of places to stay that are off the traditional paths.
In representing the funding agency, the CARICOM Development Fund, Program Specialist Christopher McNair applauded efforts by the Ministry of Tourism and the Community Tourism Agency for prioritizing local ownership of the sector and for being front runners in the development of that aspect of the hospitality industry.
The community-based tourism is very, very important to the tourism sector. Indeed, it is one of the key elements of it. Unfortunately, a lot of countries do not recognize how important this is to the overall product of the destination. but not in St. Lucia. In St. Lucia, it is recognized, it is developed, it is built on. And that, for me, kudos must go to the Ministry of Tourism and indeed the CTA.
With St. Lucia's tourism industry positioned for continued expansion, stakeholders remain optimistic that community-driven tourism, policy innovation, and sustainability initiatives will unlock the island's full economic potential.